be a what? Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda. He wanted to be a Kung Fu warrior. But he was stuck in his job because he was working for his father in the noodle store. Just like us, we also have, but what he did, he was trading time for small rewards. So many of us go to work, we have this issue also. We go to work, yeah, we may be very professional, but hey, the reward sometimes seems small for you. That was the part one. The part two comes in, here is what I call it the turning point. So Paul met up with Master Shifu, and the 5 Furious 5, right? Everybody was laughing at him. But the Master Shifu saw the potential in him. And what whole thing did is that with the right environment, with the right training, Paul became a warrior, dragon warrior. So in our business, when you are in this business, you have the right environment. What do you gain out of it? So for me, I gain two things. One, okay, besides the time and money freedom, I gain these financial options that you have, lifestyle and flexibility, so that you can have choices to do what you're doing. So this was the whole, the message here behind is that here, Amway, okay, is a platform for you. You have to understand it's a platform for you. The Shifu is the system, the mentor, the guideline, the guidance for you. And you have to just make one decision to step on it, to go for a journey. This slide is meant for people who are new. Somewhere you still kind of get stuck with this. This is where you want to go through. So when I look at this whole thing, wow, I say it's wonderful. I can relate to everybody, right? Because everybody does it. So the next thing that I did was, this was me. So before, after, a turning point, and then after. There are nice wordings here because I was looking at it, how can I write that here? Now, here comes before me. I was successful in my job. Successful, in a way. But I have no time. I was very busy. So when the business come and look for me, I was a bit of, not too sure. Not too sure where am I going to do. And I'm going to move a little bit here so that you guys can take a little picture. Think what you would. So I wasn't very sure. Likewise, many of you here also went through jobs as well. But I want to share you one very important point as I go on to this. This before the situation, you all must understand this very powerful. So that was me before. Now, here comes my turning point. Turning point has to come from a decision making. That you want to choose a different path. That's very important. Now, when you choose this, you will discover two things. You discover Amway. You will discover values. What is this Amway? Just like every one of you here are sold out to the Amway history. Amway history, but how did Amway stay on? It was about this principle that you have to understand. So you must relate all this principle with you. Otherwise, the business may not stand. You see, okay, the principles and values, you guys heard about this the warship and the lighthouse? You heard about this? Yes or no? No. Come on, Mingtian talk about this. I heard of him. Right, Mingtian? The warship and the lighthouse. The warship will say, move left. The lighthouse says, no, you shift right or left. But the lighthouse, I'm a warship. If not, I'm going to fire you. The lighthouse says, I am the lighthouse. So what happened? The warship had to shift. So these are principal values. So you must understand this very important. So for me, understanding the Amway was very important for me. It was about the principle. What is this value to you now? So you understand values very much. I'm not sure every one of you. Very simple, simplicity in the map shows the Mount Fuji. Right on top there, the snows are there. That is called personality. Right below, underneath Mount Fuji are rock stones. Those are values that you want to do. In this Amway business that I understood, when you go through this journey, you will overcome to become. That's why the guy here, this part 3 down there, where this it was not about him defeating the enemies. It was he what overcome himself. So in this Amway, what I did was that, what did I overcome? Remember I talked about two powerful discoveries that I have in my IBS. One was the science. Does anybody know this science? The science in the science in business for success. If I drop this here now, it drop. I pass it to him, he's an Indian, he holds it, it will drop. You bring it to Singapore, it will drop. your belief works the same way. The problem is that because you start to listen to other people's opinion, so the self-doubt comes in. That's very important. I'm the most powerful man in the world. Anybody talk, I will shoot him down. If I ask him to go down 50-story and jump, will he go up or go down? Down. So he knows that he's going to go down. So the belief level must come from you like that. And the belief level must come from you inside out. That was what I went through these changes in my whole 90 years. What did I change? First thing, I changed my habits. What are my habits? I gave up all my BBS friends. You know what's BBS? Beer bottle session. I changed it to here, business building seminar. I'm not pulling the fast one, this is real. On the weekend when Liverpool and Manchester United play, I say, Suzie, don't disturb me, this is very important. Every morning, I insist there must be a newspaper to read. What I gave up this newspaper is $25 a month. I change this money expenses, I change it to buy books to read. In a corporate job, if you don't smoke, you don't drink, sometimes you're being, kind of. These habits, I change it. Until today, for more than 20 years, I have never touched liquor and cigarette. Even if it's in Amway travel, should I touch my liquor, I will turn around and ask Suzie, can I do it? Well, you got to push it. If nobody pushes you, you will start. And when you drink beer, what happened? Can't talk. You are living in a glass house. This was the habits I changed. So all this scenario that you see through here today, part of this is a turning point now. And finally, it comes to after. This is about living your ultimate dreams. What is ultimate dreams that you will finally get? Look at all the diamonds behind. And Minten also, ultimate dreams, life that they've never seen before. Green, the grass is always so much greener. They even close the mountains for holidays. This is so phenomenal, right? So this was exactly what I have. Now, I just want to bring you back to where I was before. This before situation, many of us here, this is mainly meant for people here who are new. When you start this business, you come in with a very good work ethics and experience. Did I? Yes, I'm a corporate guy. Anybody that don't follow me, I tell them, say, hey, it's a job. Do you know what the job stands for? J-O-B? Yeah, otherwise you're out of job. I tell them straight away. So many people come in with good work ethics. Now the problem here is that because they never use these good habits, they treat Amway, the first thing, they treat Amway as a hobby. And that's where you're going to come in very differently. Why this hobby? Because you're going to stop. Because hobbies, to me, I always teach people that the number one hobby is to learn how to make money. When people pass away, the number one hobby is to learn how to make money. The second one, the number two hobby is what? Fit exercise. Me and Suzie, if I show you the way that, me and Suzie can carry 60 kilos on the gym. 60 kilos, 30 kilos, 20 kilos. Do I have this video? I'm not sure. I may show you because you can show me. Huh? No? We have been doing it for the last 6-7 years now. 6-7 years now. After our retirement, we are doing this every weekly. Why? Mental fit. The coaches will push you because when you hit the dumbbell, that is where the coach. But on Monday morning when you go to work, your mind is so fresh. Yes, some of you are doing the running. Yes, my running is also pushing you, But I highly encourage everybody to do the running, do your gym because why? When you're old, you can still open up a Coca-Cola bottle and you still can step on it. And you still can dance like me, Okay, so the turning point here, okay. The second thing, the common comes in is your self-discipline start to slip. Slip away. You go to work, how come today coming to MA meeting, you are not coming? So this self-discipline of yours start to slip because you come in with an employee mindset. Then some, you got to come in very differently. Hey, when I was young, in my job here, every piece of job, I treat my bosses as a business. I don't allow my boss to micromanage me. I allow my boss to macro-manage me. Hey, Roy, we're going to this project. Let's go ahead. He comes in every day. Roy, why are you so late? That is, you're in trouble. So don't allow your boss to micromanage you. To me, before I leave my office in the past when I was young in New Zealand, I started this habit. I'll knock on my supervisor door. Is there anything there for me before I go home? Last person, everybody all going back home, they're like a dragon, wow, ready for a punch card, run away. But coming to work, stop it. So the wrong goal in mind. When you go to work, because I know who is going to pay me, so I got to be submissive to my boss. Unaware because of all this submissive, my business, when my upline come and tell me, I'm already very teachable and I set goal in my Roy story about it. So this was very important. The third one is because the business result always shows slow in the very first stage. People tend to take back step. They say this business is so slow. But they don't understand that this business needs learning and growing. So in this whole process, before, you have to understand, don't allow this, your good attitudes. When I come to this business, Suzie hit my ego once. What did I do? Suzie told me, say, right, well, Suzie, I have no time, I have to rush. Okay. I said, I want Suzie to talk more. Okay, so I'm going to jump here. So if you don't change your habits, chances that you're going to go haywire. You kind of, oh, very simple, right? If you have been training corporate leaders from junior become an assistant manager, why don't you help me to train people in my team? Wow, I say that's a good idea. Come, I come in. You know what I did? I come in. I say let's draw a flow chart. This one will say no. This one will say this business lower with flow chart. This business go with what? High touch, not high tech. High touch. How do you say, hey, I'm so proud of you, I don't know you can do it. That belief level must come, must go in. Okay? So this was, now for some of you who may in the business but still cannot find a turning point has to come from a burning desire. That was my burning point. I said, promise. In this here burning point, there's three things. One is called pain. They say no pain, no gain. What is this pain? Either you're scared of health, or either you don't want to miss your family, or you're pretty sick and tired of the job. You are, hey, enough is enough, I want to take it. Pain is going to come in. So in your business, if you're still sitting here and you're talking already, but the pain will come to you tomorrow, that MUS fire will diminish, will go down. In the next 3 days, and after 3 days, I want all my team leaders, after the 3 days of MUS, the light will come down. Your job is to keep it on burning. How? You better come and sit down with me, or you start doing what you need to do. Okay? That is what you need to do. So the burning desire. Okay. After that, it's okay. So take down. So I'm going to finish. So the second one is called, what they call this pain. Then after you come in, this inspiration. Yeah. If you don't have inspiration that means that you may not be a mentor. You want to, you see the lifestyle is so different. Why? That's it. You want to go over it. Last one is called vision. A vision that you want to say, I want to change my life. And that is something that you need to understand this. So if this caught on to you, the burning point will take off from you. Okay, good. So I'm going to play on this movie, and this is so you see this is so before and after. First of all, this is what life represents to you, Emily. It is just set. People's opinion, things don't work for you, you try like them. This one here, the sweeper, represent your upline, your mentor, the system, the guidance. So as it pushes this, the sand don't get clear immediately. There is a pattern started to form. This pattern form is what? A process. A process that you are growing. And when that is growing, it means that things will the symbolize shows that you're going up somewhere else already. And when you finally get it turn a few rounds and get it through with your mental guidance and things like that, you will find this circular is called the freedom of time and freedom, and that's where the dream life comes in. This is how. So align yourself with this, and then you will finish. I'm going to finish my last slide. I say, hey, summary, this is where you will read. Take a picture if you want to. I don't need to explain to you, but if you have time and money, that is the middle of it. Amway is a vehicle for you, so let me make it happen, alright? So I'm going to finish off with this, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to pass my mic to Suzie because she's going to come in.